Spaceman here. It's time for D&D. So let's do the D&D. The D&D.
Special holiday one shot. So we're down 2 players tonight, but we're doing just a holiday one shot because it's the day after Christmas.
Woo.
So we're retconning the end of the previous session. This is the day after our dinner with Farak, and we've not yet been told of the forthcoming heist. But we're in town for a major holiday, the Feast of Stars. It's a holiday held on the longest night, often marked by a brilliantly clear sky. The city extinguishes their candles and lanterns, instead seen by moonlight in a stream of floating lanterns let loose by those remembering the souls of the dead from the last year. It's also the night of the Shadow Plane in Feywild, a rumored to be the closest to the material plane. No particular deity claims this night, but many names are called out to for light in the darkness and hope for the new year. Traditions include an exchange of gifts during the day. Generally, families will give new clothes to one another. Meals in the middle of the day are light, focusing on flavorful drinks to hold over your appetite. At dusk, those that have lost someone in the previous year will light a floating lantern and send it flying from a high point in the city. At night, each neighborhood holds a grand feast with a long table erected often in the middle of the street. One is expected to eat and enjoy company in the moonlight. Dessert is often followed by, but not required to, a friendly food fight, using what food is left from the feast. This tradition prompts many to wear their oldest or most worn-out garments to the feast, ready to ruin the old and wear the new clothing gifted from their family the next day. Some attempt to stay awake till the next dawn, surviving the longest night among friends and good drink, but many residents will find their beds before midnight. Yeah. So, Daroth, while we were hanging out, making our way to where the festivities are going to be, sees someone that triggers his, revenant rage, and he goes running off after someone into the crowd, and we lose him. And Lionel is curled up somewhere with a book, studying something, and doesn't want to be disturbed. And we'll find out more from them next session. And for us, as we're heading down the steps in Eastspire, heading down toward the docks to where we were told to have dinner, we slowly start to see, hold on, try to move you guys to the new spot. The landscape around us starts to change. The cityscape slowly starts to turn into trees, and the bright sunlight starts turning into snow and frost on the ground. And before we even really think about it, we realize we are now transported to a snow-covered wilderness.
Neat.
And each of us has a costume change. My character, Shard, has some funny updates of his skin kind of goes a little bit more blue. His hair's turned white, and he has a bunch of different layers of black and blue clothing on. Brent, do you want to describe what you look like currently?
Yeah, I got a black dragon onesie on, and a bunch of furs and whatnot as well. It looks like really fancy, but also a dragon onesie.
All right. And Steve?
So my clothes have transformed into thick red flannel shirt with heavy pants. The sword morphs into a double-headed axe.
And Jeff?
My clothes transform into thick, warm furs interlaced with brilliant flecks of metal.
So did the tree man just become a lumberjack?
Perhaps.
That's amazing.
I don't know. It's not flannel. It's warm furs.
No, the tree person.
Oh.
The tree person now looks like Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan, the tree person.
This mantle of the sunlight's pretty cool, though.
Yep, so you can turn on the glow.
Is it like an at-will thing, or is this...
Yeah, so it's kind of like the Barbarians version of here's your innate AC bonus. So you can use that AC bonus instead of your normal if you want.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a bonus action, turn it on and off.
Yeah.
But you guys have found yourselves in a weird forest covered in snow, and you guys were just in Dwarven Hawaii, as Brent put it once.
Dwarven Hawaii.
So, how do you guys react to being somewhere really weird?
This isn't Dwarven Hawaii.
No, it's cold.
This is not where I parked my behind.
These holidays are always tedious.
Holidays are weird, man.
Dazed and confused.
If I gotta talk to a snowman or something, I'm just gonna lose it.
I don't know, man. This has some weird feeling to me.
You already talked to a tree person.
So those of us that are here can make nature checks. I know nothing. Nothing.
Wow, that was a shitty nature roll for a druid.
Steve.
Nothing.
Steve's the only one that kind of figures out if it's rumored that the Feywild is really close to the material plane at this time of year, that we somehow might have stepped through some sort of rift and we are now in part of the Feywild.
Bummer.
And so we start, walking around, looking around. I'm seeing all these trees. And then we hear, "Hello, travelers."
What?
I heard robots.
I heard robots. Yeah,
Supposed to
it's
be
like
high-pitched
really
voice.
not sounding good right now.
All right, I'll avoid doing voices. But you hear a high-pitched voice with a lot of chattering say, "Hello, travelers."
Hello, where? Show yourself.
Hey,
Perception checks.
brutal.
Well, we got a bunch of high enough that let me get him. Who is there? You see a little squirrel up in the tree.
Is he talking in squirrel or is he talking in common?
He's talking in common. You can't quite tell whether he's actually making the noises out of his mouth or it's coming directly to your brain.
Can I talk to him in his native squirrel tongue?
You can try.
I'd like to talk to him in his native squirrel tongue and say, what are you doing here?
He responds, "This is my home."
I say, oh my god, a talking tree! Because I don't
What?
see the
A
squirrel.
copied tree?
Talking.
Oh.
The squirrel chitters a laugh at you.
Sorry, my accent's a little rusty. It's been a while since I've spoke squirrel.
Yeah. Now, the squirrel says this is his home, and he asks, "What are you doing here in the wild?"
We were just wandering through the woods.
He explains that, these woods can be a dangerous place for those that are not strong of will. Perhaps you'll take his test and answer some riddles to see if you are worthy of going further into the Feywild.
Riddles, you say?
I mean, I'm not too good with Trivial Pursuit, but if they're nature stuff, then I would probably know them.
And so he gets a little excited, gets a little closer to the edge of the tree, and decides, all right, I'm going to try 3 riddles on you guys and see if you can get them. What's black when you get it, red when you use it, and white when you're all through with it?
It's cold.
Correct. So
Damn.
it looks a little sad that you got it that quickly.
That was quick, man. That was
Yeah.
smart.
All right. I never was, am always to be. No one ever saw me, nor ever will. Yet I am the confidence of all to live and breathe on this terrestrial ball. What am I?
Oh, you're
Hair.
just ramping up the difficulty, huh?
Yep.
Dang.
Say that again.
I
Hair.
never was, am always to be. No one ever saw me, nor ever will. Yet I am the confidence of all to live and breathe on this terrestrial ball. What am I?
I don't know.
That's a tough one.
That's a stumper right there.
Air is the first thing that comes to my mind.
Yeah, but you can see it though. Oh, you said air? I thought you said hair. What was the part with the confidence?
Yet I am the confidence of all to live and breathe on this terrestrial ball.
That part kind of does sound like air, but I don't know about the rest of it.
Never was, am always to be. No one ever saw me, nor ever will. Which, if people are stumped, I can also allow you to do intelligence checks.
Yeah, let me see if I'm a smart man.
I'm also going to do that for myself because me being the DM, I don't want metagame.
Ah.
All right, nat 20 on that shit. What does little orphan Annie always sing about?
Tomorrow.
The sun.
Tomorrow.
Ah,
Tomorrow never was, it always is to be. No one will ever see tomorrow because tomorrow's always a day away.
Oh shit.
damn.
And so, then the last one, Squirrel's getting a little irritated. You got 2 for 2. I am the beginning of the end and the end of time and space. I am essential to creation and I surround every place. What am I?
Water?
Not water.
Nothing. I don't know.
Say it again.
I am the beginning of the end and the end of time and space. I am essential to creation and I surround every place. What am I?
The letter E.
Correct.
Oh shit.
Wait, what was it?
The letter E.
Wow.
To be
Very
fair, I think I've heard that one before.
That's good. All right. So, Squirrel is impressed and is willing to let you go on. You guys aren't going to try to attack the squirrel at the moment, right?
No,
No.
he's adorable.
I like the squirrel.
All right. And he's like, all right. And he goes off into his little tree, goes back into his burrow, and he says, head toward town, and points off.
Wait, what's your name?
He's Riddle.
What?
His name's Riddle. Riddle the squirrel.
Oh well, that's a little on the nose.
Yeah. You can make a knowledge nature check. Which I don't know anything.
Nothing. We're the worst at nature.
All right. You're in the Feywild, and you're pretty sure this is a Fey known as a Riddle squirrel.
Wow.
So riddle.
Apparently, I know a few things about the Feywild.
Makes sense.
So they can be nasty little tricksters, but if you can answer the riddles, they mostly leave you alone.
Cool.
Sweet.
They also generally have a little stash of treasure from those that they do attack, but it'd be hard
Wow.
to find.
Do they only attack if you fail the riddles?
Or if you attack them first. They're notoriously hard to fight.
What if we failed all those riddles? What would happen?
He would do a bunch of psionic attacks on you.
Oh,
Mind bullets, go.
okay.
Mind bullet squirrel with his squirrel friends in his trees.
We would just get pelted by nuts all day.
He has an ability called Conjure Animals of Unusual Size, and it's 8 giant squirrels.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That'd
He
be a
also
bit
has a flying
terrifying.
ability where if you go to attack him out of turn, like just like randomly, like, no, I have this squirrel, I'm going to shoot him. He can use his reaction to just make you not be able to do anything for like 2 turns if you fail a save.
Oh, jeez.
But yes, we go off toward town. He tells us the way, and then I get to move the scene.
To town.
All right, you move into town, and you see a very warm and welcoming inn that is drifting the smell of mulled cider and gingerbread wafting out of its chimney. Outside, beautiful wood carvings depicting wintry scenes and lush furnishings abound. There's a dreamlike quality to the atmosphere. And you guys feel like, this bar/inn is likely a good place to start.
Yeah. Sounds good.
So you guys go in, and behind the bar, an azure-skinned man with bright white, fabulously coiffed hair and a goatee resembling an icicle stands behind the bar. As you gather in the main room of the tavern, he watches you with a smile. Once you've all gathered, he addresses the group. Welcome, and welcome good morning. It is so nice of you to join us here. I am the Lord of Frost, and I look forward to seeing how you fare in this realm. But I digress. Would you care to start your day with something to eat, or perhaps a drink? Have a seat and let me know what I can get you.
How do I know it's not tainted?
You're not sure.
I'm going to make an int check then for that. Or is there a better stat?
Int check could work, or you can try an insight for him particularly.
Yeah, I'm gonna use insight.
Inside.
Wow. These are all pooper scooper rolls.
All right. Brent is probably the one with a high enough insight to feel pretty confident in it, but you feel like this guy's being generally welcoming.
Seems legit.
That's confidence inspiring. But I can't think of anything better, so I saddle up and order one of those mulled ciders and gingerbread that I've been smelling.
Well, he also mentions that he has many a special today. He has some special magical brews for sale. And then he also has a large variety of ales and meads and the like. He recommends Scrumpy Jack Cider, Deadeye Jack Porter, Thirsty Jack IPA, Black Jack Scout, Jack Rabbit Pale Ale, Jack's Pumpkin Spice Ale. Always popular, those young adventurers nowadays. Honey Jack Mead. From the wine list, he likes Black Jack Pasture, Jumpin' Jack, and Black Jack.
Everything is Jack.
It's a lot of Jack stuff.
Jack's a popular name here.
But let me try that mead, though.
All right. Get you a mead.
No,
I'm still
nothing for me at the moment. I'm still deciding.
So I
He's like,
kind
"You
of
guys
want
here?"
to chat this
Yeah.
dude up as he's getting us our stuff. Be like, hey, so what's the deal, bro? What's going on here in the realm,
Uh,
the fancy realm?
the fancy realm. He also points to a small chalkboard with a couple of specials listed that he didn't already say, just before I forget. There's a thing called cold schnapps, a screaming yeti, a Snillix ice, and a winter's blush.
A screaming yeti.
Yeah.
I kind of want to figure out how to make these in real life now.
They have the flavors of what these are supposed to be. But he's like, oh, yeah, you guys are in the winter world. It's a magical realm outside the regular flow of time, but not entirely.
Neat.
So in the stream of time, but not in the stream of time.
It's not like time's on pause, but doesn't necessarily flow the same amount around here.
Interesting.
Neat.
How does one normally get here?
You guys can make an insight check, but he just kind of shrugs. He's like, I don't know.
Do you get a lot of visitors?
Jeff calls bullshit on that. I don't know. He has a little bit of a shit-eating smirk to that. He's like, it depends on the time of the year, but this time of year we get a couple more visitors than usual.
Is there something that like you look for in visitors, or do just visitors show up? Like, how does that work?
His understanding is the purpose of Winter World is to provide a break and reward those who work diligently through the winter months and bring friends together.
So what you're saying is friendship is magic.
Perhaps. He also hears the winter games are in full swing. Once you guys have had, a drink, maybe a snack, head outside and listen for barkers advertising their games around the city.
Oh shit, we gotta do some games, bro.
Are there prizes?
And he believes there are.
Well, we'll have to have our drink and snack and check out some games.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jeff, with your insight, you have a pretty good idea that he might have something to do.
What?
He might have something to do with why you guys are here.
Ah,
He did introduce himself as the Lord of Frost,
yeah.
which in Fey culture is kind of like their Jack Frost like equivalent.
I figured as much.
Mm-hmm. And so he's feigning ignorance, but you can definitely tell like he might be the game master here.
Yeah, I figured.
So no throwing axes at him.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
That looks
No,
like some.
I'm just cautiously testing the waters. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, so far we've had no reason to be overly worried about all this.
No, so far it's been okay. And he has his magical drinks. He has his mundane drink. Sounds like most of us grab some sort of mundane drink.
Yeah, we're boring.
Well, the magical ones are also considerably more expensive.
We're also cheap.
Yeah, I got like 3 gold to my name right now.
Okay. So yeah, we sit around, we have a drink in order to thusly it. We hang out for a little bit. We talk with the Lord of Frost, who seems to be more than happy to have idle chit chat and provide drinks.
At some point, I pull out a loot and I'm like, anyway, here's Wonderwall.
And he snaps his fingers, and the piano in the corner starts playing along.
Sweet.
So, after a short while, you decide to go outside. As you step out of the warm interior of the tavern, a bitter wind nips at your noses. Shining ice and crystalline snow line the streets of this cozy little town you've come into. Dozens of people pass by hurriedly, preparing for the celebration of the winter solstice. You notice a lot of them are different types of fae, or at least fae adjacent. Some carry large, colorfully wrapped boxes, while others carry huge bags of food and drink. From the edge of town, you can hear a barker shouting in a gruff voice, "Prove your mettle in the true test of skill. Try your aim in a snowball battle royale."
Yes.
And so we make our way to the snowball field.
Aw, snap.
Like
Yep.
this.
Easiest way we're going to do this is we're going to start off by rolling initiative.
Brentopotamus? Why am I listed as Brentopotamus?
Did your character name get reset somehow? That's what I initially put you in as.
I'm Brentopotamus now, I guess.
It shows a spaceman for me.
Yeah, it's correct in here. I don't know why.
On the initiative tracker, it says Brentopotamus. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal is there.
That's Alex Contos.
I don't see any names on the initiative tracker except my own.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I only see my own, but it says Brentopotamus.
Yeah, I saw that. That's great.
Nice.
All right, so there's some custom rules for snowball fights because you just have to hit each other with snowballs. You're using pure strength or dex to make an attack, so just click on your stat that you want to use. They do 1 point of cold damage.
AFK 1 sec.
Okay. I'll start typing it in. Cold.
Sorry, phone randomly decided to call, and of course it's spam.
Oh, of course.
Spam,
So-
spam, 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 spam.
So I copied it there so you guys have it. So you're using your straight stat to throw. You can use a bonus action to craft a snowball. It only has a 10-foot base range or the 30-foot max range. First person, when you're hit by 3 snowballs, you're out. And the last person standing wins. Your AC is going to be lowered for this because you get hit with a snowball, so it's just 10 plus your dex. And that's
Brutal.
it. Round 1 is going to be just movement, and then we'll get to it afterwards. And so it starts off with one of the locals up here, who's just going to move and shimmy behind this tree and form a snowball. Steve.
Yep.
Feel free to move.
Okay. Are the walls actual cover?
The walls are actual cover.
Cool.
Yeah, they block line of sight.
Just gotta move up there and form a snowball.
Okay.
Do we have to use a turn to make a snowball?
It's a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
All right. He's going to double move and form a snowball. Jeff.
I'm gonna move over here, and here, and form a snowball.
Okay. Pentapotamus.
I'm gonna move up there. Right here.
Okay. And the last local dude, gonna move over there and form a snowball. This guy's gonna pop out and try throwing. And that will hit me. I get hit once.
Are we just using our regular hit points?
You can use your hit points or just count how many times you get hit.
Okay.
Steve.
Let me see where I can move to. Those actual trees. I'm gonna jump up here. Are those actual trees?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to get around. And I'm gonna. Can I see any of that guy in the top right corner?
Yeah, you can see about half of them.
Okay, I'll take a shot at him.
You'll hit him. And so he gets taken out one. All right.
Sweet.
So, Shard, because he has fun feats, is going to attack this dude. Miss. Uses bonus action to reload and then fire again. And he does hit him. Because he's mad. And then he's going to dart around the corner. Jeff.
Let's see. Trying to see if I can do anything interesting. I'm gonna cast reduce on myself. I think being smaller will give me an edge.
So as you go to cast it, the magic just starts fizzling out.
Oh, pooper scoops. Okay. Is that my turn, or can I do stuff?
I'll let you stop your turn because you kind of realize this whole field's like an anti-magic like box.
Okay. I'm gonna move up. Are these rocks or are they puddles?
That is a puddle. What is that do? It doesn't say what it does. Just a puddle, I guess.
I'm gonna move here and take cover behind this rock. And if this guy pops out, then I'm gonna throw a snowball at him. So I'll like hold my action.
Okay. Brent.
Spring attack and all that still works as normal, right?
Yeah,
I can...
feats and mundane stuff still work, but
All right. Well, I was saying spring attack, but it's like everyone can do it.
yeah.
So I'm gonna move 20 feet there, and I'm gonna huck a snowball at this dude.
Okay.
That's just dex, right?
Straight dex or strength.
AFK a second.
Yeah, you break your snowball as you throw it.
Crap. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get back behind cover. So I'll hide there.
Okay. This guy's going to move down. He's going to try to make a throw at Steve. And fails. This guy is going to form a snowball. And he's going to run this way, away from all those people. And he's going to prepare an action. Steve.
Okay, I'm gonna pop out and Yeah. Pop this guy.
Not enough to hit him. He just barely dies out of the way.
Well, I'm
Brutal.
gonna jump back and use my bonus action to make a snowball for next turn.
Can we
That's
dual
weird.
wield snowballs?
If you use your bonus action stuff from
Awesome.
Did that guy
Yeah.
poke out? Because he moved. It looked like he moved. Or just he moved back.
which guy? This guy?
Yeah.
He went around the wall the other way.
Okay.
So he'll pop out and throw one at this other guy. Miss. And then pop back into the tree line. Jeff.
Can I pop my head around the corner, and then if I see him, throw a snowball, and then pop my head back?
Yeah, you can do that. You might have a prepared action.
Right, I do that anyways.
Okay. He misses because of your increased AC, because all you did is pop your. So you can still make an attack at him if you want.
Hold on, I gotta get my character sheet back because my game closed for some reason.
Brutal.
And you miss.
Wow.
And then you move him back to where you are.
Yeah.
Grunt. Contos.
So I'm gonna move there, and I'm just gonna like reach around, gonna pop out around the corner and just wing one at him.
Okay. Just over him a little bit. He hears the foot crunch in the snow and ducks.
Wait, my rolls are all jacked up. What's going? Oh, I know what it is. Okay, never mind. I have a bonus from a thing, I guess.
All right. This guy's gonna pop.
I'm gonna move back too.
Okay.
Sorry.
This guy's gonna move. Definitely hit Steve. And then kind of tucks into these trees. And
I
then
thought I was hiding behind a ice ball.
you got this like rock in the way, which isn't full cover, but he with a 16. What's your normal dex?
0. So yeah, he hit.
Yeah, so you got +6 on your dex, which isn't enough with the half cover. This guy, gonna pop and try to hit Brent. Misses,
Haha!
runs back. Now it's Steve's turn.
Cool. Gonna get basically right up in his face and throw one.
And that'll hit him.
Sweet. And bonus action to make another one, and action surge to throw it again.
Okay. I'm gonna say he's so caught off guard that actually hits and take him out.
Nice.
The fighter just action surged to throw snowballs.
Boop, boop. So he's taken out of the fight. Shard sees that. He's like, holy crap. Pop up there. Totally whiffs. And being a rogue, uses his bonus action. Get back over there.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Pop around the corner and throw it at him.
Okay.
Is someone's dog going nuts?
That's Hoyd.
Oh, okay.
A well-timed squeaky toy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. And I go back around the corner and I form another ball.
Okay. Just
Okay. Gonna move up there. I'm gonna throw another one at him. God damn it.
and you miss.
And I'm gonna move back.
All right. Then it goes to him. He's like, you guys
Come at me, bro.
stop. And he throws. And hits you.
Brutal.
And then scampers. Actually, what is it? 5, 10, 15. It's gonna run there. Steve.
Okay. I think I got a double move to get up to him. Bonus action to make one on my way. I can see over the wall, right? Yeah, it was just partial cover.
The wall blocks line of sight.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna stay there then.
Okay.
Actually, I lied. I'm gonna ready an action. If he comes in my line of sight, I'm gonna throw one.
Pop up, throw, take him out,
Skills.
and then I'm gonna get the heck over there. Now it's us versus us.
Oh, poop.
Oh, damn.
Hey, guys.
Is this Brent?
Yup.
I'm gonna throw a snowball at Brent. Make it extra icy.
Why, though?
Joe Dix.
Does that hit?
No.
Whack. And then I'm gonna use my movement and go around the corner.
All right, your turn.
Okay.
And I'm gonna form a snowball as a bonus action.
Shout justice!
That hits.
Justice snowball hits. Then I'm gonna get behind the tree.
Okay.
Run away from justice.
Steve.
I'm gonna run up and throw one at Brent. Nature guys for the win.
Ah ha ha ha.
Great.
Get dunked on.
Womp womp.
Womp.
And make bonus. And make one as I run back to cover.
Well, at least the fighter already action searched.
All right. Shard forms another snowball and moves over here. Jeff.
I'm gonna throw my snowball at Brent and then move away. Oh my god.
Okay. Dos.
Whoops. Hold on. I'm gonna run over here. And I'm gonna... Can I use a stealth check to hide behind the tree?
Can try.
I'm gonna hide in the tree. Like, is it a big enough tree for that? These aren't like mini Charlie Brown trees or some shit.
I mean, they're solid pines.
Okay, I'm gonna do stealth then.
But are they crisp pines?
There, I'm being sneaky.
All right. Steve, you guys see him?
Yeah, I'm gonna try my hand at a perception check. This should not go well.
You see him?
Bullshit.
Ah,
Probably helped that
That-
you saw him run to the tree.
Shh.
yeah. And I'll pop him with a, see if I can hit him with a snowball this time.
Isn't perception an action though?
I think I've been running it as a generic skill check to like see if you notice something is a like a bonus or free.
Fair enough.
15 hit you?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool.
Unless what's what's the cover on that, Dave?
It's probably like a +2.
Alright, yeah, that'll still hit.
So you're down to 1.
Yeah.
Shard will form another snowball and kind of have a little nest of them crooked in his arm and stay where he is. Jeff.
I'm gonna form another snowball, so I have 2 of them. I'm also going to move up to here and roll around in the snow to get very snowy, so that I'm a little bit hidden.
Okay.
So I'm just like covered in snow, like a ghillie suit of snow.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll like a stealth check or deception,
Okay.
maybe. Nope.
You're like, I'm totally a snowman. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god, it's Aki Snowman!
And I'm gonna like go on Overwatch, so if anything pops out, I'm gonna get an attack off.
All right. Brent.
Okay. I'm gonna throw stuff at the tree man.
You have to get in line of sight of the tree man. Yay. Totally destroy the snowball before it leaves your hand.
Reverse vengeance.
Didn't pack it enough.
Gotta stop picking up the light, fluffy stuff.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Steve.
Okay, I'm gonna pop back out and hit him.
I think that'll hit him, right?
With the tree though?
You didn't hide again, right?
Well, I'm still behind it, right?
All right. Yes.
So that misses.
Dupes. Jump back and make a snowball. Actually, go all the way back there. Make a snowball.
All right. Shard is going to make one more snowball. Where he is. Jeff.
I'm gonna move up over here. And then I'm gonna pop around the corner and then throw 2 snowballs.
All right. Shard gets a reaction. He hits you.
Wah.
Lol.
One of those will hit.
Cool. Pop back and form a snowball.
Brent.
I'm gonna hide again, and I'm gonna start making snowballs. No one can see me move in the darkness.
Okay. Lucan Pine Shadow.
Since my passive is higher than that, I assume I'd see him.
Probably.
Okay, I'm gonna make a mad dash at him, I think. Just right up in his face.
Hey. Don't fuck up.
That'll hit him. Kill, 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 kill.
Multi-kill.
That was one. That's not multi.
I got one earlier.
Well, I didn't see it, so it doesn't count.
Okay.
He was 15. He'll attack Jeff twice. If I hit him once,
Yep.
and then move there.
All right. Move here. Use a bonus action to form a second snowball and throw that both at you, and then dash around back around the corner.
And that'll take him out. No.
Wait, how much health do we have?
You have 3 hits.
3 hits.
Oh shit, I'm out too. I thought we had our full health points. I didn't realize that we had only 3 hits.
Oh, this would take forever, man.
So you probably stay in then because I didn't hit you if I'm down.
Oh, you were hit by 3 already?
Yeah, you had hit me with the 3rd.
Oh, okay. Well, you have me back in. What was I at? Doesn't really matter.
I don't think it matters.
All right. Then it's down to me and Steve. Steve, you're up.
Okay. Formed one last turn. Jump in here and throw one at you.
Yeah, he gets a reaction because his feet
Damn it.
misses.
No, actually, he hits.
Oh,
I have a 0 dex.
Brutal.
both down to 1.
Well, now I get my shot.
Yeah, and you win.
Oh, snap.
Wait, did I just win one hit left?
Yeah, I had 1 hit left.
He's the snowball champion.
Hold on. This dude pops in, says congratulations, and he hands you a black lacquered box that's inlaid with a bunch of little like snowflakes and like snow motifs, and inside is a wand.
I pick up the wand.
All right, make a Arcana check to understand what it is,
Okay.
or you can ask the guy. It's good. So the wand of snowballs, surprisingly, it requires attunement, but once attuned, it has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 or more of its charges to cast Snick's Snowball Swarm,
What?
which is in the I think Elemental book.
So it's in the new thing too, because they added all the they added all the elemental stuff in there.
It has a built-in DC of 15. For 1 charge, you cast the 2nd level spell, and you can increase the spell slot by 1 for each additional charge you expend. It regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn. And there's some, risk of weird things happening if you roll a 1 during a recharge.
1d6 plus what?
Yep,
Plus what?
it's 1d6 plus 1.
Cool.
So we'll say it's a pretty baller wand because you can bump up some pretty serious damage out of that once per day. So congratulations, you won the snowball fight.
Sweet.
All right.
The fighter won a fight. No way.
Whoa. So, as we walk out of the snowball field, an elderly tiefling woman handing out piping hot mugs of cocoa to the winner and losers alike. The taste is divine, and as you drink it, you can feel the icy chill melt away. As you sip your hot cocoa, while gearing back up and recovering from the grueling snowball, you hear another barker shouting out from another field, "Try your luck! Will it be bite or blessed? Who knows? Play the game of gifts to find out."
The game of what now?
Gifts.
Gifts.
Gifts or gifts?
Gifts as in presents.
Okay. I thought I was thinking GIFs.
I guess these could be gifts.
So, similarly, there's another little dude who introduces himself as Gimbal Gamble, the Gambler. Gimbal is the facilitator of the game of gifts, and he's having everyone essentially draw lots out of a hat, and it's like you get to go out and pick a present. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. So we'll do this just by rolling initiative, because that's easy. All right. Steve, pick a present.
So I just pick any one present, or I'm pulling something out of a hat?
No, the hat essentially was what number you are, and now you get to go and pick any particular one you want.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go with D2.
B2?
Delta 2.
This one, right?
Yep.
Okay. As you walk up there, you know, hold on. What did I do? This one happened to be a mimic.
Oh no!
Brutal.
Got him.
Makes an attack, which is
Surprise, they're all mimics.
hold on. You get your normal AC back, and it hits you at 24. So I'm sure that's going to hit.
Yep.
That does. Does 4 damage.
Ouch.
Now you get to attack.
Okay, 1 second.
Are we just fighting mimics now?
All the mimics.
All of them are mimics.
That's sad. Oh, did we just go from game to game, or did we take a short rest before?
You can take the equivalent of a short rest. You didn't really expend anything.
Okay.
Like you feel refreshed after the hot cocoa.
Cool.
So you're gonna action surge on this thing or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna, because that was pretty pathetic. Better.
That'll hit.
Much better.
All right. Did not like that. It tries to do another attack at you. Does a 15 hit you when you're fully kitted?
Nope.
All right. It goes back to you.
Cool.
And you hit.
Die, demon present.
And it poofs and disappears.
I don't know that I want to play this game anymore.
And so they have you come back out and you get to the back of the line again. And then they go to Kantos.
I'm gonna go for B3.
All right. Lead it. You get a broken copper bracer that's engraved with strange symbols. There's a note in there that says, when thrown at a target, this cipher will conjure an area of invisibility that fills a 10-foot square for 1d6 rounds.
Oh, that's cool.
The bracer is destroyed afterwards.
Neat.
And that is your present. And then it goes to Shard. And I get to roll a d20 because I'm 13. Where the hell is it?
What was the area on that, Dave?
10 feet. Trying to find where the hell this number went. There it is. All right.
And that's
And
just
I
plain
get-
old invisibility.
Yeah. I get to fight a mimic.
So many mimics.
And it hits me for 7. And it's my turn. Gonna bonus disengage. And then attack with dart. That'll hit. 6. Then it will go. And try to hop. Actually, I'm going to guess Shark probably would have moved further away. It's going to hop up to there. And because it does so, Shard gets another dart attack, which misses. And on his turn, he does 2 more. And 1 hits for another 6. Then he's going to move back. It's going to move.
Just kite him around.
Another 13. So he takes, then it disappears. Yeah. Gonna go back to the LA. And he comes out. Thorncaller.
All right, I'm gonna leave this up to chance and roll.
We're like
a
1 for 3 on good presents.
All right, 13, which means this guy.
Okay. You open it up and you find a wooden puzzle box which seems to be missing 1 piece.
Well, that's cool.
Chololololo.
What's it a puzzle of?
It's just a box. There's a bunch of like wooden pieces in it, and it looks like there's like 1 piece missing from like 1 corner.
Okay. Like a jigsaw puzzle piece, or like are you saying that it can move?
Generally, wooden puzzle boxes. There's a whole bunch of different compartments that can slide and interlock, and so it looks like there's 1 piece that may allow something else to move that's missing.
Oh, okay. All right. So I take it and I walk out, I guess.
Yeah.
And I just fiddle with it.
Yeah. All right, and the little guy that's running it is looking around, and he's like, "Hey, you two! They got the shaft with the mimics. Slide me 5 gold, and I'll let you go in again."
Yeah, I'll go for another try.
Sure. Pick one, Steve.
I'm gonna try for C2.
All right, you find a short steel dagger with one edge notched like a key.
A what steel dagger?
A short steel dagger with one edge notched like a key. Neat.
You can use it to open people.
Maybe
not,
it's
whatever.
Maybe it's the key to Jack Frost's heart.
Just did that one. All right. Bouchard finds a dragon scale bracer that has a sheath for a knife or a dagger.
Nice.
Super tight.
Sweet.
After a couple minutes of fiddling with the box, do I make any headway on it?
Make an intelligence check. You
Nice.
totally figure out how to, with your druid craft, make like, a little thorny thing that'll help, make the puzzle box work, and you're able to open it all up. And you find a sphere of blown glass painted with a map of strange stars and constellations.
That's pretty cool.
Metal.
Cool. That was the game of gifts. Get into the end. So after we do that, an older human runs your way from the direction of town. He's visibly distraught, shouting and crying out, "Oh, help, help, help anyone. Someone, anyone. I've made a horrible mistake. Someone please help me." And he falls to his knees in front of you.
Hi, I'm somebody.
He explains that he's a baker by the name of Sam Zevole. In the desire to make the perfect gingerbread cookie, he borrowed an ancient tome and read a passage from it in an attempt to infuse his baking with powerful magic. The spell worked, but the baker hadn't known what it would do. The gingerbread man magically came to life and ran away. And now it's gotten bigger and bigger. And the gingerbread golem is running amok throughout Winterworld, robbing all their bakers of their gingerbread and crafting. Can help track the creature down and end its reign of delicious terror.
I just kind of look back at the party. I'm like, so are we doing this? We gonna go catch the gingerbread man?
Yeah.
I guess.
All right, let's go catch the gingerbread man.
All right. We got to find them. But looking through town, we can make a survival check to see if we can find his trail.
Alrighto. Apparently, none of us know how to track a giant gingerbread man.
Fortunately, the rogue rolled well enough because this thing left behind a giant trail of crumbs through town. And we're able to find it. And I get to move us one more time.
Just follow the trail of destruction. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yes.
Okay. So there is a gingerbread man. And he has two. His turn is a 10. The rest of us can roll initiative.
Wow. 2 nat 20s.
Yeah. Brent with the higher nat 20 can go first.
Alright, so we're just straight up fighting this thing, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of smashing through the window of what looks like a bakery, and it's eating all the cookies that are inside.
Alright. I'll be careful about this, though. So I'm gonna move up there, and I'm gonna fire my crossbow at it. Does that hit?
Yep.
Alrighty.
You notice it doesn't quite do as much damage as you would expect.
Oh yeah, it's a gingerbread man.
Lucan.
Okay, I'm gonna move up and cast Burning Hands and make this thing extra crispy.
Awesome. All right.
For 9.
And you can still make a dex save. Which it doesn't. So it takes 9 fire damage. And you see that it definitely affects it. It gets all crispy and it's like, brr. All right. We have another Lucan Pine Shadow. And an Almond Shard.
Too many tree men.
Usually don't care for crunchy cookies, but in this case, I'll make an exception.
Yep, then it goes to Shard. We don't care about ranges. He's going to move over here. He's going to shoot 2 darts. Both will hit. And he'll do not a ton of damage until someone gets into melee with it. Brent, that's your old one. Jeff.
So I'm up.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast what is this called? Spike growth. The ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. Area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Okay.
Transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time of the spell's cast must make a wisdom perception check against the spell save DC. Against the spell save DC, recognize terrain as hazardous before entering it.
Okay. Is that what or...
Yeah. Okay, so do you want me to roll damage, or do you want me to wait until he moves?
Hold on. I'd say on his turn, because right now he hasn't moved.
Okay.
I had a turn come around, it's just there.
It looks like he's holding a snail in his arms.
Yeah.
Behold this delicious snail.
No!
So now you roll the 2d4 because he's about to move.
How many 5 feet is he traveling?
1 set because he's just coming that way.
Okay.
But he still takes up a 10 by 10, so if he moves
I mean,
more.
could I have made it like that across?
Like here?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. All right. Let me roll the damage. 2d4. Six damage.
Okay. All right, it is not happy, but because it's crispy, it has disadvantage. Yeah.
Is he gonna make a perception check or?
He's just going to try to attack. He's
Okay,
took the
so
damage.
he doesn't care that he just got hurt while walking forward.
He's focused on the guy who just burnt him.
Got it.
And disadvantage. Does a 14 hit you, Steve?
14 hits, or 14 does not hit. 16 would.
All right, so you're okay. And the snail goes away because he had a turn. And it goes to Jokes.
Oh boy. I'm gonna pull out that Garland whip there. I'm gonna use that.
Okay.
So that has reach, right? So I can just go like there.
You could even be there, I think.
Alright, yeah, I'll do that. And I'll use what is it? Sweep you off your feet there. So yeah, I'll try to. I'll go. Well, I gotta hit first, right?
Yeah, let me.
So let's see how
I
that
gotta
goes.
reread what your powers are because
They work like the inspiration stuff, right?
Yeah.
Alright,
so you gotta
cool.
go first.
So whip is just. Oh yeah, so I'm proficient and it's finesse. So I don't have it handy, but I'm just gonna roll for a dagger since it's the same damage basically.
Okay. That actually hits.
That actually hits. All right, yeah, and then I'll roll a I'll roll a d6 and then I'll do the trip.
Okay.
So that's 11 slashing.
Yep. And he has to make a strength save versus your.
I think it's just spell DC, right?
Yeah, it's his strength versus your spell DC. So
Okay.
does a 12 beat your spell DC?
My spell DC is 13.
He's fallen over.
I knocked over the gingerbread man.
You tapped him for 4 mana.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. Lucan Pine Shadow.
Does he fall on any of the spikes?
He is technically fallen down, but I haven't rolled damage yet.
Well, I'll start hacking away with my axe on him.
Start eating him. Take a bite out of him. Take a bite out of crime.
Don't eat food golems.
That'll hit. It's a +1 weapon.
Yeah, it's already got the plus in there, though.
Yeah, no, I'm just making sure. All right. Why is that going weird? He's gonna pop up there, fire 2 darts, and he gets a sneak attack in there finally. And another dart. So 14, 19. He doesn't do full damage, but he hurts. Phone caller.
I'm going to move up and use poison spray.
But what if we want to eat it later?
Maybe it's just poisonous to him, to gingerbreads. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, do you want to eat him later? I won't.
No,
poison spray.
absolutely not.
Okay.
He does smell really delicious now that he's a little burnt.
He needs to make a DC 13 DC save, I think.
Let's see.
Con save, yeah. Con save. My spell DC is 13.
He makes it.
He does not take anything, I don't think.
Okay. He's going to use part of his movement to stand up, but he'll take 2d4 again.
8
Nice.
damage, max.
All right, and he's going to try to attack Steve. And rolls a 9. Not very dangerous, apparently. Rhontopotamus.
Oh shit, it's me again. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to whip him, I guess. And maybe do the knockdown again, if it works.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Yeah, I'll do the knockdown attempt again. Ah, 12 altogether.
He's not looking great. And he has to make a strength save.
Yeah.
And it looks like he makes it that time.
Okay, yeah, he's good.
You end up with like a little like gingerbread hand.
It's like, what do I do with this?
All right. And then it goes to Lucan Pine Shadow.
Take another swing with the axe. Not so much.
Yep, you miss.
No.
Shard's gonna try darting. And does the same. It does not look good.
Finish him. Dun dun dun.
Okay. I just remembered that I can wild shape. So I'm gonna wild
it.
shape into a hold on one second. A moss dog.
Yeah, hold on. That'll work.
So I have advantage on attack rolls because I have allies within
Yep.
5 feet. And I'm gonna make a bite attack.
Okay.
Let me see here though, because I need to remember what it does here. So one target, +4 to hit. So melee attack, melee weapon attack +4 to hit. So I think that's just a d20 +4, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus strength, right?
I think
not
that
sure.
includes that. Alright, are you reading from a stat block?
$21.
All right. We'll have to read up on how wild shape works because I know Josh Carey plays a druid, but either way, that would hit. So do your bite damage.
1d8 +3. Seven damage.
All right. 2 things happen. Well, 3 things actually. You bite him, you do a bunch of damage, and he falls over. You feel surged full of life and vigor and the energy of creation. Make a will save. Which is wisdom.
Uh-oh.
You feel an incredible desire to continue just feasting on this gingerbread man.
Okay, I guess I just nom down then.
Just keep on numbing.
What are you doing, guy? Don't do that. That's weird.
I growl at Brent and then keep eating.
All right, fine.
Do you want to just keep on eating, or are you going to try to shake the compulsion to keep on eating it well beyond what you can physically chow?
Yeah, I'll check it again.
Okay.
Nat
All right.
20.
You get your fill and kind of snaps into you. Really,
Yeah, I shake my head a little, and I'm like, "What? Wait, what?" Okay, and I kind of just like let go of him and back away,
Okay.
just like a step.
All right. Do you dismiss your field of thorns?
I can't do that while I'm wild shaped because I can't do spell stuff while
Okay.
wild shaped, so it's gonna just stay there until I unwild shape.
Okay. Well, the gingerbread man appears to be dead. Because you already tore into him with a delicious fervor, you see that part of his body contains several gems, coinage, which are now spilled across this little spiky earth, and a large translucent red heart also falls out.
Quick question, Jeff.
Yes.
Spike growth is concentration, isn't it?
Is it?
I don't know. I kind of thought anything that hung around usually was concentration.
Yeah, it's concentration for up to 10 minutes.
Doesn't wild shape break concentration?
I don't know, would it break concentration? I feel like you could still
So.
contain.
I don't think so. I think it's just like if you're hit, you have to make a concentration. Maybe it does, because if I can't do spell stuff while wild shaped, then maybe it does dissipate.
I mean, you can also just willingly drop your concentration.
I guess. Well, all right. Well, why don't we just say that when I wild shaped, it went away, because that's the only way I can think of to do this logically.
All right. I would say if it's like concentration, it would probably stay up while you're in wild shape. And if you want to, you can be like, and I'm not going to concentrate on that anymore. And then you can go away.
Transforming does not break your concentration on a spell you've already cast, however.
Yeah, but you can choose to just be like, and puppies. I'm not going to talk about
that. Okay.
You might have dropped it when you went on feeding for. Anyway.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, probably.
So, who wants to rummage through all those bits?
All of us?
I think this is the first time I've wild shaped, actually.
Yeah.
Am I the loot guy again?
Yeah, we can all dig through it.
Yeah, you're still the loot guy overall.
I sniff the loot, and I kind of just like nudge his shoulder and stuff, see if more pours out.
Well, actually, this will be easy. We find enough stuff for 500 gold worth of gems and coinage, and because there's only 4 of us tonight, it's 125 each.
Cool.
So let me add that to my own sheet.
Yay, money. I'm not broke anymore.
Okay, and the heart is a special magical gem, which if we make Arcana checks, mine's probably good enough. Spaceman.
I know things.
You know, this is actually a legendary item.
Oh, shit.
It's the Heart of Cinnamon.
The Heart of Cinnamon.
It requires attunement.
Okay.
It's a large, translucent red heart fashioned from a magical gem of some sort. It radiates heat in a wide radius, but never grows too hot to the touch. While you're attuned to the heart, you have resistance to cold damage. All creatures within 30 feet of the heart are immune to the effects of extreme cold, as described in Chapter 5 of the DMG.
It's a heart that warms us.
Yes.
So it was love all along.
Cool, man.
What did we learn?
Nothing. So who
Yeah,
wants
seems
that?
about right.
I feel like that might be useful here, you know?
Could be.
So we don't die of exposure.
Most of you notice that because of your furs and special abilities, you're not really affected here. Like, he knows it's cold. It's not bothering you.
Okay. Well, who wants resistance to cold?
I mean, I'll take it, but I can't tell you that right now.
Right.
Doggo just comes over and grabs it and walks away.
Yeah, I just I grab it with my mouth.
Alright. That's all
Well,
you,
we can-
buddy.
All right. So, I apparently timed this pretty well. Because after this, the Prince of I can talk. The Prince of Frost comes back to you guys. And he's like, hello. Hello again, travelers. Glad to see you're all in one piece after that. Thank you for helping me in my realm. Hopefully we can do the same again next year. And he snaps his fingers, and you guys are back in Eastspire.
Are we like in the tavern again? Or...
So you guys are on the roads going down the docks. And we realize that all of the items and stuff that we acquired we still have.
Cool.
And we go down and continue to have after reacting to the very weird day that we just had, we get to go down and we hold the feast among some acquaintances in town. And you guys still have your weird cantrips that you got.
I have a
Ah,
question.
sweet.
The crystal heart is just cold resistance to the person holding it.
Only the person holding it gets resistance to cold, and those within 30 feet are resistant to like Arctic temperatures. So, like, if someone did a cold spell on someone near you, they could stand up.
I think we're losing you, Dave.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you guys can hear me, it only gives cold resistance to the wearer, but those nearby are protected by like mental.
You broke up again. Just the
Extreme
same part.
temperatures, like, so you don't have to worry about extreme cold.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so you guys get to decide what you want to do for the end of the season. Feast. If you guys want to use any of your cantrips to show off, or if you guys want to have the feast and you want to stay up or turn in after dessert.
Nah, man, I'm gonna decorate the fuck out of town. Make
I'm
everything
gonna,
sparkle and shit.
I'm gonna use declare miracle, and I'm gonna say it's a Festivus miracle, and see what happens.
Damn it, I was going to do that.
Everything seems a bit more magical.
All right.
Oh yeah, I start mistletoeing random passerbys too.
Okay.
And just see what happens.
I put lights over Brent. I create firefly-sized lights that light up along edges of any surface. So I just like put it all over Brent.
Awesome.
He gets like a fur boa covered in lights.
Fabulous bitches.
Enjoy that.
I am enjoying it. Also, to clarify, I'm mistletoeing other people. This isn't for me. I'm not about that.
Yeah. No, so you see random like people walking down the street and they just start like making out.
Good. That's what I'm going for. Spread the love here.
Are there random little trees around?
Yeah, there's probably a couple of sad little normal trees in town because we're in a tropical area, so there's like little potted palm trees occasionally, but not a lot.
Well, I redeemed them and turned them into nice, festive-looking trees.
Is there any place that I could create a bonfire? I want to make a bonfire.
You might be able to find a place like in the middle of the street once we get down to the feast.
Cool.
All of my cantrips are humbug.
Sure.
Why do you have anti-holiday cantrips?
The rogue one is you become like the icemonger or whatever, pretty much.
Oh god, that dude.
So like all of his abilities are like I could have thrown icicles instead of darts, or I could have re-gifted that mimic that opened and attacked me.
Oh, that would have been so cool.
Here, I got you this. It's a mimic.
Yeah, everybody got declare miracle.
Oh boy.
If Josh was here, you had the make song and joy like rain around type stuff, but he's not here.
Oh yeah, I gotta pull out the loot too. I'll cover that avenue.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Sweet. But yeah, you guys go down. You have a pretty good evening. Does anybody try to stay up all night, or they just retire?
I want to stay up all night for that food fight,
I stay up all night too.
just
Yeah,
so
why
I can
not?
like walk down the middle of the table between everyone
All
while
right.
there's
Slow
food
motion?
flying everywhere. Yeah, in slow motion while like food is exploding everywhere. And I'm still playing that loot.
I don't know. I'm banking on I did pretty well in that snowball fight. I'm gonna repeat in the food fight.
Do it.
You do pretty good, but you also hit one little kid a little bit too hard.
I just stand there during the food fight with my mouth open.
Makes sense.
Shard is happy that we have prestidigitation. It cleans out
Same.
things.
Magic is awesome.
All right. Well, that's all I really had planned. We're going to
Sorry,
hear
Troy.
what happens to Daroth and Lionel next time. And then we'll
Cool,
start
bro.
planning the heist.